That their job, I think.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Toronto Thunderbirds. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All that time.
Here we go. On the base. Come on. Tighten up, tighten up. Pull together.
And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Miles Jack there to make the tackle.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, man, because that when it happened after I used them trying to pump up my tie. Because the air pressure was a little low.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Down, 70, Indy. Protein spell.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the 1st half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
He's going to air one out. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They'll drop the throw. He can run for it, and he will. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a 1st down.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Of course, he was solid last week. AFC Offensive Player of the Week award. 2 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, he's playing at a level right now where he's just breaking down defenses. Makes me remember when I was playing and my defensive back coach told me, listen, if you give up a touchdown pass, that's on me. I didn't coach you well enough. If you give up a second one, that's on you. And if there's a third one, I'm getting someone else in the game.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Albert Wilson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That's around and beat the Patriots, though.
This will be taken very short. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The strong safety, Jaleel Adai, right there in coverage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now T.J. Yeldon. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down.
All they did was zip it up.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to float this one deep. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 77 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Oh no, you hit L1 and you hit the right click down. Yeah, you run command. Yeah.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
Everybody
7-7 here as the kick's away.
Yeah, they changed the.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They throwing me out, man. So you got to use the left analog stick to do that, dog. And then it seems like they don't even, the defensive line don't even spread or go to the left or the right. It seems like the whole linebacker and the line do it.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A carry here for Hunt. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
2nd and 3. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 12 yards there and a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Moving backwards on first down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on second down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
Second and 11. Going up top. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And that takes us from second to third down.
8, 3, 8, 2. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, Lord.
Here we go. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
About that fool.
Go. Go.
Now back to throw. And Wilson has it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
10-2 stop. 80 weapons.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. These two teams all tied after one. Now from the 7, here's second and goal. They'll run with Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on third and goal.
Well, you could have moved down. Your kid wouldn't have been a stranger to you.
An extra defensive back on the field here for third and goal. Back to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. Fourth and goal. So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The kick by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. It's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Oh, what the fuck?
And here now the offense heading back out there. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
On the hip side, I got you, dog. I'm going to run the route for you.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He'll get 5 out of the scramble at second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Let's make these babies cry.
I was going to throw it to him. Then I was going to throw the slant, but the linebacker dropped. And this fool here, Allen, he threw a slant 7 yards in front of the player, so I couldn't take that chance.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen, and it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
After the penalty, it's Yeldon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now Allen throwing on second down. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. 15 yards on the play, first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
On first down, they run with Howard. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Let's get it.
At the Dolphins' 48-yard line.
Check. Round 80. Check 52's the mic. 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Kill, 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 kill.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tall.
And he's got this down to the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And to the left side here, Wilson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Okay. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, end result, touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Like he done ran away with the game. Okay.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
52's the mic, boy, 52. Let them know, let them know. Regular. Check three.
And here's Allen throwing again. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
got away. You got away with it, man. They so lame, man.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
He's not gonna get me.
From the gun, it's Allen, and he finds Tyler Croft. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kareem Hunt, 94 yards. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
They need to put that out, though, man.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
We getting better over the years. They regress.
Yeah, I thought we trying to game. I'm trying to more arcade. Hearing swoosh noises when you throw the ball.
I'm saying the same thing.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Flushed out right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
No. He was salty.
Allen now on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Here's Allen to throw, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
He was so caught up there. You're like, damn, that's good. Fuck with me.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Unusual.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Wow.
And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20.
No.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, man. This was for the work.
19. Come to my work. We want it. Come to
On play action, Allen. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Throwing down is Allen. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Raekwon McMillan.
You can see where he threw the ball, man. So he had no business throwing the ball to the linebacker and then let the line of scrimmage, man.
Take over.
My corner he was just coming out the slant. He was just coming out his break. Come on, man. He done for next year, man. Yeah, he done.
Ready. Check. 6-6. Bullet high.
They'll run on first down. Punt. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line.
A couple on your player ain't catch
today. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time. Forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Look, I was so upset.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
So the fact my mic was on mute the whole game.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Big Shaq Lawson gets the sack there. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. They'll look to throw here. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Right underneath him, man. Just bags up.
18 Gator.
They'll look to throw. It's caught. Stills right side. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Hunt. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 60 or.
He got on my nerves screaming around 3
Looking to throw.
3-10 macaroni. That's the last
And
hit.
he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Eric Ebron. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
I don't think you don't want to miss that call. You missed that pick. You up?
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds Yeldon. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Christian Wilkins gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Allen. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's caught. Touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the 2nd half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Man, I've been having bronchitis since I was a baby. Somebody want to hear that?
On the ready. 44, Mike, 40 Greystone, travel.
I stayed in the hospital with bronchitis. I don't know that.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ed Oliver able to get in there and drop him behind the line.
Take them roids, man. They done broke them down. They done broke them down.
He messing with the rules?
Think it's a game.
15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. No.
Protein spill.
Oh, but look, he want that Drake blow up for real.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
A little something.
He died. You
I
can't
don't know,
depend
bro.
on him. Run a trip.
Look.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Every time I hear something about steroids, I always think about Sandy Tree. It was a random
drop
black
to
dude in the
throw.
background said, steroids make you
Going for the deep ball. And that one incomplete. They tried to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. But to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
You think it's... Yeah, I'm crying. Nigga came in and did to me. This ain't supposed to happen.
The Dolphins on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. They're going to look to throw. He's got Higgins over the middle. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to 4th down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 36. 31 yards on the punt there. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Allen going to throw. And complete to Yeldon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. To throw, it's Allen. They go with the screen. It's Yeldon. At the 45-yard line. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 11 yards there, 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
On 1st down, Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 180. Mike 50. Heads up. Let's get in there. Let's get in there, man. What's that?
Allen going to throw again. Looking sideline, incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown. Third down here. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Allen now looks to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
You drive anywhere up the Eastern Seaboard.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Allen going to go on fourth down. It is incomplete. The fourth down pass play doesn't work out. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. So they really needed points here in a two-score game. Could not come away with anything there on fourth.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
How long it take? It only take like, what, 10 hours?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
It takes 7.
They run again with Hunt. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Dolphins on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On third down, here's Hunt. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
I'm about to say, what? Let's go. I'm about to say, what back seat?
At their own 20-yard line.
Somebody gonna be frustrated.
Look, TC gonna say, hey, make room for my Draco.
First down, and they're going to throw without him. He sets to fire deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. And what a big-time play there. And even 60 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. That is caught at the 7. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. John Brown. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So the touchdown was big. This almost equally big as he'll try to get it to a one-score game with a two-point conversion. To the air, Allen. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Set 90 Wolf. Recon, 1
On first down, it's Hunt. Tackle made there by Matt Milano. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll run again with Hunt. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Set, ready? 60 outlaw. Hey, echo. Let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here. 44 to Mike. 44 to Mike. Yo, Cheetah.
He'll drop to throw. Ebron caught left side. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
You will not get there 4th down. You will not get there 4th down, brother.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. And no, it's incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Looks like that happened.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Drop deep, drop deep. Look out. Alert. Bang.
To throw is Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Shane Ray in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 16. Allen to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
And this offense needs a touchdown. A field goal won't get it done in this situation. But after giving up back-to-back sacks, things are looking a little bit bleak.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it's looking like the Dolphins are going to win the football game. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer.
Your trip is huge, baby. Your trip is huge.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I know I'm not breaking any news when I say that any road win in this league is a good one.
No doubt.
But it's a double bonus when you get a victory on the road in your division.
And when you start a season, each team breaks down their schedule in different ways. Some do it every 4 games, right? Let's go quarterly. Others say, listen, we've got to take care of our home field. And, out of a 16-game season, if you get 8 at home, let's at least win 7 at home and split our road games. That's what you're trying to get done. So you're exactly right. A road win, precious, especially within the division.
I'm just trying to take
So
it
for
out
Miami,
battery,
they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5.
Up this magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits.
I was trying to like get it out. I was just trying to see how you take it loose without breaking the post.
Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going